me to my core.
Dare you? Have you met me? And Unpack is going to get a Grammy.
The thing that's adding to my sickness right now,
Mm-hmm.
Unknown Number. Have you watched it? Have you watched it?
No, I haven't. But the ending has been spoiled.
It's like, okay, it's so. Oh no! Have you guys watched it? Say in the comments if you watched it, what you thought about it, because it literally made me run mad to the point where I was thinking about it constantly. I watched it 2 days ago, constantly thinking about it.
Yeah.
Had to make all my family members sit and watch it. I was texting people, like, have you watched it, so that we could discuss it? Because the stress that it just put on my body. 2 people, like teenagers, 12, 13, and they're being catfished by this unknown number, or this unknown number is sending them messages saying, girl, boy, they're dating, saying that the boy wants to be with this person, and then it becomes we are going to be with him, blah, 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 blah.
Isn't the boy, like, isn't his name Oliver or something like that?
Owen,
sorry.
And then the girl is being told that she is like horrible, like anorexic, ugly, like horrific things, and that they're going to do like sexual things with this boy because she can't do it, and like really graphic stuff that they're sending to like 12 to 13-year-olds. Yeah, so spoiler. If you haven't, spoiler, like you're going to need to forward right now. There was no accountability on the mum's side, even now after being in prison. And there's just so much trauma that the girl has, the boy has, the like town has, like so many people. The dad as well. Like, can you imagine your wife is doing this to their child? And she actually had the audacity, Tasha, to sit there and say, I make mistakes just like every other person. I'm a good mother, and people are judging me based on one situation. But I'm a good mother.
You're not a good mother. You're one of the world's worst mothers.
22 months. It literally made me want to cry. How can you say you're a good mother? And then she talks about it's a mistake. Like, we've all done illegal things. Maybe not what I've done, but I've been caught for it. So like she was saying, people have done drunk driving and things like that.
No.
Also the idea that everyone has done drunk driving, one, is wild.
I was going to
have to just say.
Not me. And
then like that's an actual very serious crime.
Yes.
It's not like a casual thing that people are just out here doing.
You will be imprisoned and go to jail.
And the danger that you could cause someone else is wild.
And also, when you say like we've all done illegal things, yes, if you're talking about something like, oh, when I was 12 years old, I may have nicked a sweet from the shop.
Yeah, or maybe like speeding a little bit over the limit.
Yeah, like maybe
maybe
I went at 72 instead of 70, which is a national speed. No, not all of us decided that we were going to harass our children, send sexually explicit content to them. No. And also, I'm just going to say it, to me, it sounds like she's obsessed with that boy.
Definitely.
You have feelings for that child. Restraining order at the barest minimum.
I think it's good to watch these kinds of things though and know that these people do exist, because before that you would not have thought that exists in the world. And lots of people are saying like, why is it even a documentary? For me, I watch documentaries constantly. I think we can never have enough information, and we should all be aware of what's going on.
I don't think Netflix handled that in the right way. I don't think that a woman who has narcissistic tendencies like that, I don't think that she should have been included. I think that maybe what should have happened, there should have been a clip of her at the end. I don't think that she should have been given the stage that she was.
I think the stage is okay in the way that they've done it, because I think they were trying to create that shock factor of how could it be this person involved.
But then that's entertainment, that's not learning.
No, but you can learn from that. I learned from that. Personally, for me, I think the shock factor of it was an important thing of like really hammering it home. Otherwise, we would know the whole time that it was her. I think the way it was set up was that it has to be someone in the school. It has to be a child, because they like, each person kept getting accused. All these other children kept getting accused. So we needed to feel how the town was feeling at that time and how they were feeling before it was then revealed. I feel like they're putting us in that situation. What I don't agree with is how much airtime she got after we knew it was her, and how much time she got to like sit and chat and talk about her like excuses.
Yeah.
That I don't agree with.
Okay.
Her saying the whole everyone does mistakes, fine, because I think no one rationally is going to look at that and think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of filler, extra stuff.
That she didn't need to be
there's lots of
involved in.
questions I had that I would like to hear from, like the dad, the daughter, like the boy, like his mum. We never heard from his dad. Like, how are they handling life? I would have preferred to hear more from them than her. Oh, hurt me to my core.
Hi guys, she's Yetti.
She's Tasha. Since you guys loved or hated our ramblings after the Blackpink concert, it's been going around on X. We thought, do you know what? We thought we're going to come. If you didn't like it, so what? We're going to talk more. And we're going to give you more of our random thoughts and opinions and hot takes.
To let you guys know, we are fans of K-pop. We work.
Love it.
We literally do work professionally on K-pop. However, we are always going to give you our honest opinions. We love certain groups, but we're not going to blow smoke up anyone else's behind. Appease people. We're always going to be honest. We're always going to be fair, and we're going to be truthful. Hopefully you stick around and you enjoy it. Well, that's our rant of the week done. But now, guys, we're going to be talking about the VMAs.
Can I just tell you how this started, okay? We've been talking about getting together and chatting about things. Mm-hmm. And I got a message yesterday saying, Yetti, I need to talk about VMAs. This girl lives an hour
and a half
away from me.
I do.
And she's like, I need to talk about the VMAs, so I'm coming tomorrow.
Yeah, I did.
I was like, huh?
I did.
I'm literally not well. You can hear it in my voice.
I'm not well either.
I had to sort myself out and get ready for this because Tash said she wants to talk. So we're talking.
Let's be clear, both of us are sick. But that did not deter me. We have things to say. And we're not going to go over the whole of the VMAs. We're just going to go over my highlight. Really, we're just going to talk about the things that I care about. So, I'm going to start with the pre-show. So, red carpet and then pre-show by Katseye. So, first of all, red carpet. Let me just be clear. There were so few people that moved me fashion-wise. My feelings were even hurt.
Oh.
My feelings were even hurt because I thought, don't get me wrong, the VMAs is a very mismatch event. It's not like where you have the Oscars or the Emmys.
Yeah, like people aren't trying to go all out in that way.
Yeah, because it's fun. It's a party.
Yeah.
But some people are doing full-on gowns. Some people are going for the controversial outfit, whatever. I get it. But I'm just like, there should still be fashion moments. I don't think we had any of those.
What did you like?
Okay, what I did like, Ariana Grande is back with Law Roach. Ladies and gentlemen, Ariana Grande is back with Law Roach, and I am excited. Her dress was polka dots, and I love me some polka dots. And she wore a polka dot Fendi dress that was peplum, I think.
I saw a few of her. I saw her pictures. So I've been told what I need to look at and what I need to watch in order for Tasha to talk about what we need to discuss. So I've seen her pictures. It did feel very much like she's in this Wicked era, like stylistically.
I'm not sure about that.
Because wasn't she in like tight stuff before?
When she was just doing music, but when she was with Law Roach before, she did do the very big, like, I would say one of her most known outfits that she wore at the Grammy, the very big puffy dress. Okay. That's what I'll show you a picture of it later, but that's what she wore when she was being styled by Law Roach. And she had 4 outfits at the VMAs. But I loved her red carpet outfit. I wanted to make sure I had the names, that's why my phone is out. So the singers from K-pop Demon Hunters, EJ, Ray, Ami, and Audrey Nuna. Ladies, you embodied what a girl group is actually meant to look like, especially Audrey Nuna, because she was wearing,
I liked what they were wearing. I thought they were quite, futuristic isn't the right word, but like they're a bit more experimental than just like standard dresses. I thought it was nice.
Which is what I expect to see at the VMAs.
I liked.
And Audrey Nuna, she was wearing a sleeping bag dress, which was in reference to her character in the movie K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, that's nice.
So I was like, you know what? I love a girl who will give me a reference.
I like that. I really like that. Can I be really honest?
Yes.
Might get cancelled immediately.
Oh, gosh.
Before we've even started.
Oh, right.
Do we have to see them?
Yes.
K-pop Demon Hunter girls?
Yes.
Like, I just feel like I looked at, nothing against the girls, looked at the comments and people are like, yay, Huntrix, yay, Huntrix. I'm like, they're not a group. They're actors.
No, they're singers.
It's like they're singers.
They're not.
Yeah, it's
they're
singers.
Individual singers.
So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like the Oscars or something where they're coming and they're representing the role that they were playing. We don't need to start talking about them as if they're like now, oh, the Huntrix are here. I felt there was too much of the like.
We see, that's what actually makes me very...
I like them being virtual. I like it.
No, but this is actually what makes me very, very annoyed with the way that Netflix and so many outlets have been talking about Huntrix as if they are a real group. So, for example, I saw that... I saw this thing on Pop Base where it's like, oh, if Golden reaches #1, Huntrix will be the first girl group since Destiny's Child to be #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Huntrix is not a real girl group.
Yeah.
It's not a real girl group. These women are individual singers. And I am grateful that on Billboard, when it puts Golden and Huntrix, it also puts the name of the singers. But I feel like, and I don't, and this is the thing, I don't know if this is a Netflix thing. I don't know if it's the management that these ladies have, but there's been way too much emphasis on Huntrix instead of them as individuals.
I feel like it's an international thing of like, oh, it's a K-pop movie. They were a K-pop group in the movie, and so like let's just put them in that category. That's what it's feeling like to me, because they are individuals. I don't get why they need to be
individual singers
grouped like that. It's weird because like with Squid Game, you got like very much individual characters were mentioned and like they were, all separated. But I feel like there's this weird thing that happens when it's K-pop. And I was seeing things of like trying to compare them to like other K-pop groups.
Which I hate.
But they're not.
They're not. And
they sang.
I don't, that's what I'm saying. I would like to know as a journalist, who is the person that's writing the press releases and who pushed it to be this specific way, because it doesn't make sense. For example, when we had Frozen and Let It Go, we were not, and Let It Go was doing well on the charts. We didn't refer to what's her name who sings Let It Go?
Yeah,
Idina Menzel.
Yeah, we
didn't refer to her as Elsa.
I think because they already knew her as a person individually. Is it Kirsten Bell, right?
Kirsten Bell voices Elsa, not the singing.
I think both of them are like already known individually before this, whereas I think these girls are new, they're coming, they're emerging, so then they just want to... Honestly, I think it's a xenophobia. Sorry.
I do, because you're saying that both of those women are well known, and they are, like Idina Menzel she's the original... Elphaba in Wicked. However, I think if these were emerging white women, we wouldn't be saying Huntrix. We would be saying...
That's what I'm saying. It's the K-pop part, the Korean kind of part that's made them just feel like, oh, this new K-pop group is here.
Yeah, and I hate every second of it. Learn these women's names because they have individual careers, and they're going to have individual careers even when K-pop Demon Hunters passes on and has its time. Start learning now. They're not a group, but they looked incredible. Another fashion faux pas of mine. Summer Walker, I saw your outfit, and I know that it is an ode, it's homage to the pink hats with glittery trousers that Pamela Anderson wore. I can't remember what year it was. I am tired of you celebrities referencing other celebrities from the 90s and the early 2000s that had a fashion moment. Come up with your own moments. Like, at this point, it's getting ridiculous. I remember when Brent, the guy who did makeup, was wearing Alia's Versace striped dress. I'm tired.
Does she have a connection with the person she was referencing?
No, it was just like a good fashion moment.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, the only one of you who does it well is Zendaya. So stop.
Bias.
And
Bias.
If it's going to be done, do it well. Make it look like, like a moment, like when Zendaya wore the Mugler robot outfit for Dune. Oh my gosh, world stood still. Some of you, like, you have nothing, you're boring. Come up with your own moments. I just had to get that out. So.
You don't have zero knowledge about fashion. I literally listen to you.
That's fine.
I love when people are passionate about things. You guys might be passionate about fashion.
I'm not the most fashionable person.
Let us know in the comments. Are you like really into fashion? Do you? I literally look at things and people will be like, "Oh, this is a yay, this is a nay," and for whatever reason, I'm like, okay.
Since we are on red carpet, let's move to Katseye. I'm going to start with. It's probably going to waver between not as positive to really positive to whatever. So just bear with me. Let me preference this by saying Katseye are my girls. These are you can't tell me nothing.
Don't sugarcoat it.
No,
just say what you're saying.
I'm going
Stop
to
trying to pander.
Pander? How dare you? How dare you? Have you met me? Pander to who?
Just tell us.
Anyway, I will say this. So I wasn't a fan of what Katseye were wearing on the red carpet. I thought their looks at the Nickelodeon Teen Choice Awards, whatever they're called, looked a lot better. They looked more like a girl group. Their look wasn't very... I just wasn't really a fan. But this is where I'm a bit confused as to what Hybe Geffen is doing. Because while the majority of the girls were wearing black, and in Megan's case, she had the black and the pink to match her hair, Daniela was in silver. And
I told you that.
Let me land. Daniela was in silver. I'm like, okay, fine. But then we get to the performance of Nolly. And this is where I was really lost. Because all the girls were in black. And I think Lara had a silver belt. Megan had a black belt. Manon and Sophia, all black. Daniela is in this bright yellow fur coat. And I know that Unche had like the same kind of yellow across, but it was in the same kind of subtlety that the others, that their belts were.
Yeah.
Whereas Daniela's, this fur coat stands, it looked like Daniela and the Narlettes.
Yeah, but I've said this to you, that they're slowly, it looks like they're making Daniela like the central piece, but not just central, like as in she's having a lot of moments, a lot of like solo moments, a lot of like airtime. Like it feels like slowly it's becoming, like she's the Beyonce of the group, which is wild to me when you have 6. Like the balance needs to be a little bit more balanced.
I was not appreciative of those styling choices at all. I don't think it's going to be helpful.
Especially when some of them are just like, some of the outfits are just like, So like for me personally, Daniela's doing all of this and we know that she is doing it in all of like the music videos. The last few, she's been such a central piece. And Sophia has been dwindling, and then it's also reflected in her fashion. Like she was the most, can I say dull? Like she looked good in and of herself, but in terms of when the 6 of them on the like fashion, on the red carpet were there, they're like different elements and accents and stuff that the others had, and hers was just like a straight up black dress.
But so did Manon. I don't think Manon's...
No, but she had the little pines, breast pines.
Was that Manon?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, two of them had like the breast ones. Oh. Manon was one of them.
I agree with what you're saying, and this is, I don't want to see you giving the Camila Cabello treatment to Daniela
people are really doing it. They're really comparing Fifth Harmony and Katseye.
I've seen it. I saw it last night.
Did you see the clip of at the like red carpet? Daniela was like, "Can I change? Can I swap?" And apparently that's what one of the Fifth Harmony people did.
I did not know that, but I don't like that. I don't think it's going to be helpful, and I don't think that any company should be doing that anyway. But I think that Katseye are way too early in the game for the company to even be trying to do that, especially when you're already going to be debuting the Pop Academy like rejects into a new group. Like, you're already setting up their competition to come through, and then it seems like you're planting little seeds to sow discourse. We've already seen that you've been acting very weird towards Manon.
Oh, which way?
As in, like, you didn't see the whole thing where they had those dolls come out, and there was a whole article that came out. They didn't send the editors any solo pictures of Manon, and the editor came out and said it because like fans were coming at her saying, why you've included included the group picture and then you've added all the solo pictures of the girls except.
I feel like it's PR, because why wouldn't you?
But then also
surely you would.
But also there was another thing that happened where there was a group campaign and Manon's face was completely blocked out of it.
PR. Because Manon's fans are maybe the most vocal, so maybe they just want that kind of like defense of Manon out there.
Whether it's PR or not, you're not dealing with the
you shouldn't do it.
You shouldn't do it, and you're not dealing with a South Korean group. So here's the thing: we've seen companies treat idols in all kinds of ways. We can all reference group where we can think, the way that this particular member is being treated is not right. But on that side of things, the members are going to stay quiet. I don't think you're going to have that situation in Katseye.
Members not stay quiet.
You're not going to have that situation. But that's what happened with that JYP group, Thatcher.
Yeah.
That girl sued. So I'm just saying, you guys want to be applying these weird...
Unless she's in on it, she's aware that it's just a PR thing. We don't know.
Well, either way...
It's not great.
And as a black girl, I especially don't like it.
But can I tell you what I did like? The little clutches, the little purses.
The little purses.
Oh my God, I love them. I loved how they were just like holding them around.
I loved how
everywhere they went, they were like...
It was so cute. But anyway, let me get that. That was my gripe. I wasn't feeling the setup of Daniela and the Narlettes. But performance-wise, you and I have different opinions when it comes to Gnarly.
Yeah.
I love me some Gnarly. And we wouldn't have Daniela been on Billboard for as many. I think it's been on Billboard charts for either 5 or 6 non-consecutive weeks. But you wouldn't have had Gabriella doing. I said Daniela.
No.
You wouldn't have had Gabriella as popular as it is if Gnarly had not been its predecessor.
Like, the thing is, I think it's fine for people to like Gnarly. I'm not one of those that is like, you shouldn't like it or like trying to diminish its success or anything like that. Me personally, there is something about the frequency of that song. It's like irregular. It just hurts my brain. I don't know if it's like ADHD. It just stresses me out, that song. It's like, it's too much happening. And then the singing is like not singing. So it just frustrates me. Their performance,
gnarly.
Their dance for it, love. But I have to, in order to watch the performance, I have to listen to the song. Sorry.
I cannot deal. But fair, that's why people have different opinions, and that's okay. Something I do want to say, because I saw a lot of discourse online about people saying, why weren't they given main stage? They should have been on the main stage. No, they shouldn't have been. And I'm going to preface.
Aren't they just a year? Or like a year and a bit?
Exactly. Right? Because I'm saying, like, guys, let's think about this logically. Why would a group who only debuted, was it last year or the year before? At the most, I don't think Katseye had been around for like a year, 8 months. Okay. Yeah. But why would a group who... Their songs...
You can't go straight there.
Their songs are not in the Billboard top 10. They've had a great viral moment, big momentum, and they're capitalizing off it, which they should do. But why would they be given main stage with the likes of Sabrina Carpenter and Lady Gaga? Why would that happen?
Do you also think they can sustain a main stage? I think maybe it's a general gripe I have with K-pop, and let's not even get into Katseye's not K-pop, because pretty much everything they do is very K-pop to me.
Mm-hmm. But I agree.
You know, when you see like Western artists, the setup that they have and how they like do something different each time, with K-pop, where we get the dance practice, the way that they've done it in the music video is how they're going to do it in the dance practice, is how they're going to do it in the live performance video that they're going to give us, or the moving version, or the suit version, or, all these versions. It's going to be the exact same dance and thing that they're going to give us. Most of the other stuff, they do the full dance set. And it's not just Katseye I'm talking about. Generally, K-pop, they do that. And so when you see some of these other Western ones, they vary it a lot. I don't know if... I think it's too much pressure to put on them at this age and this stage that they've kind of developed, to say you're going to vary it a lot and make it a very sort of different new experience. The thing we watched with Sabrina Carpenter, she's coming up here, then she moves here, then she goes here, then she comes here. I know she's solo, but it's
I'm going to touch on that.
You're dancing the whole song.
I'm going to
the
touch
same
on
way we've always seen it. I don't know if they should be there yet. I think they need to...
I'm going to touch on that.
Evaluate.
Because I agree with you. But the way I was going to say is like this. What my mum says is that you shouldn't despise small beginnings. And I think what the VMAs did is they did a very excellent job, because I was watching the pre-show live.
Yeah.
Before they did the adverts, they showed the likes of Ariana Grande, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, when they all did the pre-show for the VMAs. None of these stars started from nowhere. Lady Gaga used to perform in IKEA parking lots.
No, there's nothing wrong with them being there. Yeah.
No. So what I'm saying is, when you have people saying, oh, they should be on main stage. No, they shouldn't. They have to work to get there. They need to learn what works. They need to learn what it takes to do a main stage. And I think, and I won't just put this on K-pop, I actually think the West has a bigger problem with this. We've seen since the TikTok era, they have just plucked people who have a large following online and then just thrown them onto a main stage. You haven't made them work. This does this really annoying thing with the likes of people like Ice Spice, where you just take them and you put them on big stages and you haven't given them any A&R training. I actually think that Katseye have been given a lot more training than a lot of Western stars have. No, I do think that they need to build.
Yeah.
They need to build and they need to grow, and that's fine. And I think they did an excellent job, especially considering how small that stage was.
Yeah, it was nice and intimate.
It was nice and intimate. You could tell that the crowd around them knew the songs, which is brilliant. And shout out to them for also winning Best Push Artist.
What does Push Artist mean?
Push Artist is that for each month of the year, MTV has an artist from different genres where they basically take them on and basically push them into the public eye.
It's a random award.
It's a very recent award as well. Yeah. But
so this award is every month?
No, they have artists for each month of the year. So there's 12 artists altogether.
Okay. So this is their favourite of all the 12?
Yeah, so they got fans to vote. Of all the artists that MTV have been pushing them forward.
Yeah.
Katseye, the one that won. Last year it was the Seraphim. The year before it was TXT.
We do need to talk about this fan voting.
I think that's a subject for another day.
No, but even in this VMAs, the fan voting categories are just very confusing to me. I love Blackpink. Love you down.
Oh, okay. We're doing this.
But
okay.
Blackpink as group of the year does not make sense. When they've spent most of the year being solo. I don't get that. And I want to see them be in normal categories. Not normal. That sounds bad.
No,
but categories that are not defined by K-pop. But when you've got
I agree.
It doesn't make sense to me. This group, they've had one song, and then they've had a tour. They've had lots of amazing solos. They're soloists this year. If you're talking about last year, cool. Maybe next year, but this year. So I think it just kind of dilutes it, because then are we really saying Jump is better than every other group song that's happened this year? I don't think that's fair. And I think as a Blink, I think we need to be fair to them also and say, girls, you had a great year solo. Next year, maybe we'll go to group. Or maybe not. You don't have to.
I mean, well, that's the problem with fan-voted categories. And this is not just, the MTV. I mean, the AMAs have done this. Mama is like this. I think that's a problem that award shows have gone in when the fans are now deciding, because I wholeheartedly agree. I think it's diabolical that Blackpink have won Best Group.
Yeah, who was in it? Like, they had Stray Kids, right? They
had Stray Kids, 17, Aespa, Coldplay, Katseye, Jonas Brothers. I think My Chemical Romance was in it. When I'm looking across music and I saw what groups have done this year,
it's not fair.
It does not even that it's not fair. It doesn't make sense. Just like, and I know that people aren't going to be happy with me saying this, but Lisa winning Best K-pop, I'm sorry, that was lazy to me.
I think it's offensive, actually.
I find that lazy and offensive.
I personally think it's offensive because I think, why is she still being restricted to that category? That song is not a K-pop. What is K-pop? Because to me, that song is not a K-pop song. Also got... Didn't Ray write the song?
Ray wrote the song. So, Ray wrote it. Lisa, I guess, bought the rights to it.
Yeah, put her on it. Added Doja Cat, the three of them together. So there's no Korean member. Okay, if we say fine, Lisa is basically...
She is a K-pop artist.
Yeah.
But the song is...
Not really this year.
No, but the thing is, though, her solo work
It's a mix. It's a mix.
There's no Korean lyrics on Lisa's album.
But I don't think K-pop is just speaking in Korean.
No, it's not just speaking in Korean, but even the way that the album rollout was, it was a very Western rollout. In fact, of all the Blackpink members, Lisa's the one that had the most Western rollout. She's been promoting this album since last year when Rockstar came out. So you're telling me from the same album, Lisa won the VMA last year for Rockstar, and then this year she's winning it for Born Again.
It should have been in like Best Collabs or something like that.
It should have been in Best... Well, no. And you want to know why I say no?
Oh.
Because how can you give it Best Collab? When have they performed this song?
No, but like, let it be in that category.
No.
I don't think it needs to be in K-pop.
It didn't chart... Okay, it charted for like 2 weeks and then dropped out of the zeitgeist. They didn't perform it.
But there's an argument for it to be in...
There is an argument for it, but I wouldn't have made it win. Yeah. Not when you've got Die With A Smile by Bruno Mars. You've got, APT with Bruno and Rosé.
But it fits there. But I also wonder, she and her team have they put it forward? They've applied for it to be in that category.
I don't know.
How does it work? Because Grammys, that's how it is.
Grammys, you submit. I don't know how it works with the VMAs in terms of how they decide who's going to be in what category. And here's the thing. I actually really like Born Again. I think it's one of the best songs on her album. Music videos. If they had said we're giving this for best artistic direction, best music video, I would have been like, yes. Best K-pop? And the fact that you didn't even give it to Doja Cat, like, hey, can you give this to Lisa since she's not here?
I just personally don't think... I think if you cannot come to the awards, you should not get an award.
I don't know. I don't agree with that.
Unless you're very ill or, like, something major is happening, like there's a thunderstorm, you can't fly in, fine. Otherwise, I don't think you need it. You can't show up.
No, I completely...
Why are you getting it?
No, I completely... Because then it becomes an attendance award. That only those who attend will get the award.
But why shouldn't you attend?
I'm not saying that you can't.
It should be important enough that you attend.
I agree, but I don't think you should mandate it to say that if you can't attend the award, then you are not coming. Because we already see music award shows do that. I'm not gonna name names, but there's certainly a lot of award show, K-pop ones included, where I'm like, yeah, this is just an attendance award. So I'm not going to do all of that, but I don't think that Blackpink should have got Best Group. I'm so sorry. And Lisa should have... You know what? If we're going to keep it 100, it should have gone to Jennie.
Was Jennie in the category?
Jennie was in the category. K-pop. She was in... Like Jennie, was that song... Best K-pop, if we're talking about a song that had viral moment, me personally, I would have either given it to Stray Kids' Chick Chick Boom.
No.
Chick Chick Boom is one of Stray Kids' best songs. songs.
And it is just so K-pop.
It's so K-pop. If Aespa had got it, wouldn't have minded.
Yeah.
I would have definitely been like, the moment that Like Jenny had, I would have given it to her.
But Like Jenny's also funny. Like, I don't know, I think this whole thing of what is K-pop is very interesting.
It is. But she raps in Korean. The rap's in the Korean.
True. But I think you can make an argument for certain things, but it's just, I don't see any argument for Lisa being in that category.
I also don't think that Rosé is, because Toxic Till the End was in that. And I was like,
yeah,
no. At least you could say with APT, it's a Korean drinking game. You could have even made an argument for that. Lisa winning it made no sense, but we digress. Since we're speaking about awards won, congratulations, Rosé. Congratulations on winning song.
I told you I literally cried.
Yes.
Like, not little cries. Like, as in, they dropped on both cheeks.
This girl.
It wasn't the award, it's the speech.
No, the speech.
The younger self.
I will get to the speech, but I will just say, for having a moment where a K-pop artist crosses over into the big categories, because that was always my problem with the best K-pop category when it was created in 2019. I'm like, that's fine having best K-pop, but is this going to be a situation where these K-pop artists are only relegated to this? And okay, now we're seeing them in best group, but is this going to be a situation, are you ever going to let them win video? Because let me tell you something, the K-pop artists, they should be winning video of the year every single time. There shouldn't be a single Western artist who can tell me that they're seeing it when it comes to a K-pop music video. But, so to have Rosé do that...
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's a monumental moment. I as a journalist, get sick to death when I see certain articles when it's something like... This is just an example, guys. I'm not saying that this is an actual existence. But when you see an article of, for example, TXT is the first fourth-gen K-pop group to debut between the years of 2018 and 2021, who have managed to hit the Billboard 200 with exactly 7 albums.
Everyone wants to break a record. I want to break records.
Yeah, but that's not a record you've broken. Some of these headlines, oh, they've broken history. No, it's nonsense. It's nonsense. And actually, the world doesn't care. You don't need to define, oh, they're the first K-pop boy group that have performed at Lollapalooza, Brazil. Like, it's not every day. This is an actual historic moment.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very happy for it. And it's for a song that's deserved.
Yeah, it's
beautiful. APT is a good song, but please talk about the speech.
Oh, the speech. You know, everyone just comes and does the standard thing that they always do. And we see emotion on them, love it. Great. But the way she had it in segments of starting with her, like, 12-year-old self, then that line about, I'm not an imposter because... like MTV has like branded, has given me this award.
Talking about having imposter syndrome.
Oh, that broke my heart, because if you've listened to like Number One Girl feeling like an imposter the whole time, and then her saying that, but then I'm equally like, girl, that doesn't change who you are, and like the amount that people loved the album just because MTV have been like, yeah, we like it.
But it does mean something.
It means something to her, I get it. But
not just to her.
I get that, but I don't really care about awards. You know this about me.
You, who's not in the industry that she's in, of course you don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. So I'm just saying, I'm a fan. I don't care, personally. Some fans do. But to me, that doesn't make me think of her, respect her more because she's won VMA. But I'm happy for her to get it. And I just, it was just really beautiful. Like,
when she spoke about her therapist,
I just thought it was beautiful. And I think it was just really relatable as well. Everyone can relate to that. Did you see Paris Hilton switching her legs? She was like,
and I'm like, Rosé looking at beautiful speech, but the speech was long. And you could tell because when Katseye got up there, when I tell you the VMAs cut their mics, the VMAs were like, we're not doing this again because there's 6 of you.
No, but Rosé's a bigger...
Of course.
Like award, isn't it? Like,
let me tell you how big Rosé is. Like, let me tell you the space that Blackpink occupy. Do you know that throughout that show, when they were saying, oh, and next we've got Lady Gaga's performance, and next we've got Youngblood and Steven Tyler and Joe Perry from Aerosmith doing the tribute for Ozzy Osbourne. Tell me why they were advertising Rosé presenting Lady Gaga. They weren't doing that for every other presenter. Paris Hilton presented.
Crazy.
I mean, no, I'm lying. They did say that Ariana Grande was going to present for Mariah Carey, but obviously Ariana Grande was arguably one of the biggest stars there. And, you know, when was the last time she even came to the VMAs? But
is it Rosie's first time, right?
No, because they went as Blackpink in 2022, because they performed. I guess on
her own, maybe.
Yeah, it's her first time on her own, but even still, she's a member of Blackpink. They know that fans are tuning in.
Yeah, they like to use us. That's why I'm not up for all these awards. They like to use us when it's convenient for them so they can get all of their views and everything up, and then they start diminishing. Can I ask you, with like what we're talking about, the categories, with Afrobeats, have there been any artists, this is testing your memory, have there been any artists, like Afrobeats artists, that have also won like wider awards? Or have they also been in like VMAs?
So with the Grammys, the first African category is the African performance, best African performance, which Tyler won for Water. That's the first. That was the inaugural one.
Oh, okay.
And Thames won it this year.
Okay.
But in terms of, because Burna Boy has one and Wizkid has one, but Wizkid won with Beyonce for Brown Skin Girl.
Grammy.
Yeah, Grammy for Brown Skin Girl.
So
Just featuring artists. And then Burna Boy won in Best Global Music.
Yes.
Which, by the way, side note, we're not going to do too much. K-pop companies, look at me. I don't know what you guys have against the Best Global Artist category. You would actually be more likely to win. I don't know why you're so beholden to Best Pop or whatever. Submit them for Best Global Music and you'll probably actually have a chance of winning. Hi, looking at you, just saying.
Yeah, so we don't know if there's any.
I don't know.
Because I wonder if it's not just a K-pop thing, it's like anything foreign.
I think it is. I think it is
anything foreign is separated. So it might be the same thing. Let's watch and see.
So actually, Best Afrobeats is younger than Best K-pop.
Let's see if that's what's going to happen, that they're just kind of relegating. Because equally, Tyler, Thames, whatever, you could win Song of the Year, Video of the Year, this, that, and the other. You should
absolutely
only be like
Water could have absolutely been Song of the Year,
or like Latin artists. Like you shouldn't be separated just because you're from a region of the world, because then it's feeling very Americanized.
Well, that's when we get xenophobia and racism, and this is where I absolutely felt Rosé when she was talking about being seen and wanting to be in this industry. Massive. Because
as a 12-year-old, who was she seeing?
No
that
one
looks like her.
Because let's keep it all the way 100 for those of us who are enjoyers of K-pop. We know that the reason why you have Asian artists come from the US, come from Australia, come from New Zealand, come from Canada. Funny enough, we don't see any of them from Britain. But the reason why they go to South Korea is because they know that they will not be able to have careers in the US.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Because when you think about it, the US is the biggest music market in the world. If you are American, it makes sense for you to have your career there. Why are you going to South Korea?
Yeah, and it's like that. It almost feels like they're only just like accepting Latin artists, but part of that, like within America as well. Like say like Camila Cabello, like.
No, I disagree, because remember, Ricky Martin was being honoured there last night because of his influence. Yeah,
so like I feel like when I say recent, I don't mean like 2 years, 3 years.
Oh,
like,
do you mean like in the last couple of decades?
Yeah, like generally.
Yeah,
like,
okay,
they're accepting that, and part of that I think is like the demographic structure of America helps that.
But even the Latin artists had to create their own Latin Grammys because of.
It almost feels like every wave of like foreigners is gonna keep having that thing.
Unless the foreigners are white, because you don't seem to have any issues when their foreigners are coming from Canada, or Justin Bieber.
European or something.
Yeah, because like Justin Bieber, when has Justin Bieber ever had...
Zara Larsson, isn't she like Swedish
yeah. I mean, Zara Larsson hasn't got her dues, but you didn't have any issues giving One Direction awards. You didn't have any issues giving Ed Sheeran awards. You haven't had issues giving Justin Bieber awards.
Gosh, that's so true. Okay, this is getting uncomfortable.
For who?
This is why I don't like awards.
Well, what we're just trying to say is, Rosé, big congratulations. And I'm going to say this because I've been saying this since APT came out last October. You people, and I don't care which fandom you're in, make peace with it now. Rosé is going to get more than one nomination for the Grammys, and I am putting serious stock in the fact I think Rosé is going to get a Grammy for APT.
Crazy work.
Hear my theory. Bruno Mars is a Grammy darling. I think up until this year, with his nominations with Lady Gaga, I think this year might have been the first year that Bruno Mars lost a nomination. I think up until then, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, Bruno Mars has never lost a nomination. Bruno Mars is a Grammy darling. So I am predicting that Rosé is probably going to get a nomination for Best Pop Duo. And I think that will be the category she wins in. But I do think that we might see her get Best Pop Song, nominated for Best Pop Song. And if the Grammys had any sense about them, APT should be nominated for Song of the Year. I think we're going to see Rosé get more than one nomination. Start making peace with the fact that Roseanne Park is going to get a Grammy.
This is exciting. That's actually crazy.
I think it's definitely going to happen. I think it will be so well deserved. Yeah, and like I said, the fandoms that don't like it, just make peace with it now. Lady Gaga won Artist of the Year. Agree. Mayhem is amazing. So glad that Weird Gaga is back. Thrilled Weird Gaga is back. And that Michael guy that she's engaged with, oh my gosh, she loves that man. Ariana, you won Music Video of the Year. Shout out to you, girl. Love that for you. Miss Sabrina Carpenter, that performance of Tears.
You liked it?
Tears is my favourite song of the album.
And did you like the performance?
Yes.
I never know. Sometimes when you start stuff, I don't know where you're going to go.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if I should be like...
No, I loved it. I saw Honey Balenciaga was one of the dancers. A lot of the background dancers were contestants from RuPaul's Drag Race. I love the signs. The political climate that I guess not just the US is in, but the world is far right leaning. Those signs that they had are protect the dolls, protect the girls. You saw the sign that said, what was it? If you hate...
Yeah, you don't get laid.
If you hate, you don't get laid. Sabrina's so good. The when she was stripping off in the telephone booth and then she did the Britney tribute. Sabrina, you are a star. And I love you. It hurts my heart that she's like the last of the Disney girls.
Oh, why?
Because when you think about it, I don't know what's going on with TV, but they've stopped making content geared towards tweens and, younger teenagers.
Yeah. I guess because it's less TV, isn't it? It's more just like...
But you could still do
YouTube,
it on...
general, like everything.
You could still do it on streaming. So we have Sabrina... Because think about all the people who came up either through Disney or Nickelodeon. You have the older class like Britney, Christina, Justin, JC, Ryan Gosling. But then you also have our generation that had, we had Raven Simone, we had the Cheetah Girls, we had High School Musical.
But then on the other side, if I'm playing like devil's advocate, do you not think that kind of creates a favoured pathway for those people because they've been on a show, then they kind of get more of a opportunity because we have seen so many. So maybe this now opens it up.
I think you're white
to everyone.
If you're white,
but most of them are white.
Fair. Well, it's not fair on anyone though because who have we seen? Okay, what's the alternative? Are you plucking them from TikTok?
No, you get a record deal. You get a record deal everywhere. It's not just you're favoured because you've been on the Disney route. I think it's a good opportunity.
I don't.
For everyone.
I don't think that you guys have because this is Sabrina's 7th album. People only started caring about her from last year. So they can give you record deals. It doesn't mean that your career will automatically be successful. But when I'm looking at the fact that Zendaya, Coco Jones, Sabrina Carpenter. I'm trying to think. Leon Thomas and Ariana Grande were on the same show. And we are seeing the death of the Disney and the Nickelodeon star. And I'm like, but these guys, that's why, in terms of their artistry, the way they can present and perform is so much better than the ones that you've just plucked off from TikTok. Because TikTok, these guys have no A&R training. You haven't taught them about stage presence, comedic timing.
Who's a TikTok? Who are we talking about?
There's a few.
Oh, okay.
But I just feel like, Sabrina, I see your Disney training and I appreciate it. And she's just good. And she makes the girls mad and I love it.
I liked... What does that mean?
When I say she just makes the girlies mad, she makes people mad.
Like, happy?
No, as in like, she upsets them. Like, the cover she had for this album. The fact that on her tour, when she performs Juno, she ends it in a sexual position.
Oh.
But
do you love the cover?
I didn't love I didn't care about the cover.
I can understand where some people are thinking, like, both ways. I can see.
I would expect nothing less from Sabrina Carpenter, and I can see the sarcasm in what she... I think when you heard her explanation on CBS when she was saying it to Gail, I understood it a bit more where she was kind
Really? I thought that was so weak.
No, when I read it, when I didn't hear her say it, I was like, Sabrina, this answer is trash. When I watched the full interview, I was like, I had a bit more...
Yeah, maybe full. Yeah.
I watched the full 10 minutes and I got a bit more context.
I thought it was weak, but I did hear one take that someone was saying, she's kind of honed in on this, like, feminism or, like, strong woman arc. And actually, early on in her career, it's a good idea to get rid of those, like, maybe... I mean, I don't know if they said ultra-feminist, but those ones that are going to, like, criticize and expect her to, like, always be saying...
The face of feminism.
Or saying a particular message, because that restricts her, and she wants to be a lot more, like, open and, like, general pop, Taylor Swift style. So actually,
which I think would be a terrible idea.
Helpful for her early on.
If she takes on the Taylor Swift route, that's a terrible idea.
To, like, drop some of the messaging so that she can be a bit more general. I thought that's an interesting take, because, yeah, the explanation felt like she wasn't actually sure why it was the way it was. But I liked the performance, like you said, about the political climate. I think there is something really special about artists taking a stand for something in particular.
Mm-hmm.
And, you can generally just say, like, let's all love and, love runs the world and all that. But actually, when you do, like, a specific thing...
Yeah,
I think it is...
Specific
and it's not just, like, pandering. The climate in America is so specific with all of... Because it was a mix of, like drag performers and, like, trans performers as well. Like,
there could have been trans performers in there, but they're definitely the drag contestants, yeah.
Oh, okay. It felt like, I don't know, but it felt like there was, like, a mix and, like, the kind of, the placards and stuff. And that felt interesting because there is this whole thing about the drag performers in America being, like...
attacked.
Like, stopped from performing because they're going to, like, harm...
They're trying to make it out like they're going to harm and...
it's very specific. And I liked how, like, overt she was with a lot of the stuff, or they were almost to, like, in defiance.
Yes.
To, like, fight against it. And literally that whole thing of they're performing in, like, an event and people pay to come and see them and you're criticising them that they're going to, like, harm your children. And then she's out there on the streets doing all the craziness. I thought it was quite, like, like it was a nice little moment and sign.
Have you seen the music video for Tears?
No.
Because the actor Coleman Domingo?
No.
Okay. Have you watched Euphoria?
No.
Okay, never mind. Coleman Domingo, one of the best dressed actors ever. He is in the music video and he is in drag. So the music performance was a heightened version of the music video.
I like it even more then. That's nice. That it's like continuation.
I agree. But yeah, I mean, there was so much more that happened at the VMAs. Like Busta Rhymes got an award. Mariah Carey got her first Video Vanguard award at this year's VMAs.
Was that just the timing of when she was? No, surely
Mariah
not.
Carey's
Around.
Mariah Carey's entire career, and you're only just giving her a VMA.
Yeah, awards are trash.
Yeah, so a lot more happened, but
I liked the bowing down that people kept doing to like different art. Not
like so Ariana did
humility,
to Mariah.
I love humility. I love it. It gives me like a bit of a, because I think there's just something about an artist being humble and not being like overly arrogant about their position that I think for me just warms my heart. So I think Sabrina did it to Ariana.
Ariana did it to Mariah.
Well,
there literally would be no Ariana Grande without Mariah.
I just like it. I like seeing that kind of like paying homage, especially when you see it with girls, because there is that whole like pitting people against each other.
The thing that's even crazy is the fact that when Ariana started in her career, because she has a very similar way of singing to Mariah Carey, they very much tried to pit her against Mariah.
Wild.
And I don't remember if Mariah played into it or not, but
I she made some comments.
Probably. But a couple of years ago, she had Ariana on one of her Christmas albums. So to see them go from that to Ariana's giving her Video Vanguard award, and she said some really nice things about Ariana in her speech.
It felt kind of performative, though.
Did it?
It felt like, I'm going to say this because I know we've had issues we've had things in the past. Let's just make sure we clear the air. I'm not saying she doesn't feel the things that she's saying, but it's her award. For her to say it, I feel like it was a very much like, let's just make it very, very clear and stamp in the ground. Me and Ariana, we're absolutely fine.
I think she did that years ago, though. I think she made that clear years ago. For me, it seemed like she was holding MTV's feet to the fire. I was like, so really? This is the first time I'm getting a Video Vanguard award at MTV? Interesting. But yeah, I think that's a good way to... Interesting MTV is a very good way to wrap up the VMAs.